Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wade, and so far I have made 2 videos on the 6 years of ownership of my Porsche 996. The first video was an overview of the car, and I kind of went over everything in the car from bumper to bumper as much as I could think of, and I took like a walk around and showed you guys that. And then the second video was the financial stuff, went over the cost of ownership in the 6 years that I've owned it. And then this video is going to be how I've kept up the car and kind of preserved it over the years. I've done some paint correction. I took a class on paint correction, and I've learned a few different things, and I kind of want to share that with you guys. So I think I made a video about this years ago, but I don't remember, and I don't think it was a very good video. So I'm gonna try and be a little bit more detailed when I do make these detail videos or paint correction videos. I tried to document the process of how I did the paint correction, but I don't think I was able to capture it on film. So I'll start off with the first product that I use, and then I'll just kind of go down the line. So okay, so the first thing I want to do is do a walk around the car. I just wiped it down, and I just want to give you guys an example of what the car looks like after I'm done. What I should have done was kind of done like a before and after, but it was pretty dusty before I wiped it down. So this is what it looks like. The paint's very, it's very smooth and clean. And it took like 5 minutes to wipe it down and kind of go over it. So there it is. And interior, there's the keys. I'll show you what I use for that as well. Alright, so here's product number 1. This is my go-to. This is the one that I probably use the most. I'm actually running out right now, but this is Meguiar's Quick Detailer. And this is just for in-between washes. It's for when you wash the car and the car gets dusty and you want it to kind of shine and kind of clean up. You use this stuff. Just spray it on, wipe it off really lightly. You don't need a lot of this stuff. And what I like about this is that it's water-based, or at least it feels like it's water-based. So, if you put it between your fingers, it it's not as thick. It's not like a like a spray wax, which I'll get to in a moment. It's very light, and when it's light, it wipes off the car very nicely. It doesn't leave any streaks, and it's just an overall good product. I think I paid like $7-8 for this. So I highly recommend this. If you guys have another product that you think works really well that is comparable to this, then let me know. I think the only thing that I have tried that is similar to this is the Eagle brand detail spray, and it was good because it was very similar to this in that it did not leave any streaks or residue on the car after I wiped it off. So that is product number 1, and moving on to the next one. Okay, so staying in the same family, this is the Meguiar's Ultimate Quick Wax. I really like Meguiar's products. This is, I'm not getting paid for this. This isn't like product placement or, I really do like Meguiar's products. They work very well, and I know that these are lower end products that I'm using. When I say lower end, I don't think a detailer would use anything like this, but for the average consumer that goes and shops at a retail store like I do, these are great products. So I use this as a way to kind of shine up the car. Sometimes I don't even use the detail spray. I'll just use the quick wax if the car isn't really dirty. This is a great product because it doesn't really leave any residue either. I do believe that this protects the paint very well. The reason I say that is because if the car gets wet after I use this, it beads up very well. If it gets wet, there's not a sheet of water on it. It beads up and just kind of falls off. I don't wash my car very often. I actually haven't washed it in over a year. I think it was, I want to say maybe February of 2020 when I washed the car, maybe January. And that is because I keep up with the, getting the dust off the car. I park the car in the garage and it does get dusty, just from dust settling on it in the garage. But I pretty much keep up with just, wiping it down. And like I said, it doesn't really take that long. And I do think that by doing that, it actually keeps the paint looking a lot better. When I did wash it, because I used to park the car outside a lot, it would look kind of dull, you know, even after I washed it. And that was probably because the water was dirty or whatever. But I have noticed that the car does stay shinier for a lot longer, even when it does get dusty. And that is probably because I am using these products and wiping it down fairly often. And then moving along, we have the Meguiar's Gold Class Rich Leather Cleaner. And I don't use this stuff as much. I've had this bottle for a while, but this was mainly for when I was parking the car outside. I would use this a little bit more often because the sun dries out the leather and, you know, can cause problems for like the dashboard and just the interior of the car. I could care less what brand I use for this. It's just that I happen to have this. I've tried other brands as well, and this is basically just like a leather lotion, cleaner / lotion that keeps the leather hydrated and clean. So that's that. These are the 3 main products that I use in the car that help me keep it shiny and looking fairly new. And if you guys have any questions, or like I said, if you have any recommendations for products for the car, let me know. I really would appreciate any opinions, and if you have any recommendations on how to keep the car preserved and clean and, you know, keep the paint looking nice, I'd appreciate that as well. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will talk to you later.